What do you do for work?
I'm a veterinary assistant.
How many dogs did you put down today?
I work with exotics.
You work with exotics. How many flamingos did you put down today? That's not as sad. We're like, ooh, what are they like? Do they die like slowly? Like one last leg up and then they're dead.
In my interview, the first animal I saw was a kangaroo.
It was from the zoo.
Private collector.
Oh my God. And what was wrong with the kangaroo?
It needed its arm amputated.
And that was your interview? You had to cut off the arm? That's a tough job interview. Anything more impressive than a kangaroo?
You get like a lot of chameleons, a lot of like chickens.
You went the wrong direction.
How old were you when your parents got divorced?
7, 6.
Do you remember how they told you?
We're gonna stay at your grandmother's house for a bit. And the bit just became longer.
Well, they really phrased it as delicately as possible. We're seeing grandma today and never dad again. Was one more fun than the other?
My mom. She let me tattoo at 16.
What the fuck? What was the tattoo gonna be? Or was it gonna be whichever parent let you do it? It's like, it's dad or mom, it's up to you. What's shitty about London?
The food. English food.
Yeah, but sure, but you don't have to get the English food.
Exactly. Well, it will be like, going to a circus and not seeing a clown.
You pulled out that metaphor really quickly. It was incredible. Are you in the circus? Are you really?
Yeah.
You are? Who would have known? The boy whose mom let him get a tattoo at 16 joined the circus. Did we get a bad Hanukkah gift? All right, sure. What'd you get?
A fake plant.
You got a fake plant?
Yeah, my sister told me I have to stop killing them, so she got me a set of fake plants.
Okay. Oh my God. I should do that with my sister and get her like a baby doll. What the fuck is going on with you guys? Are you in high school?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm in college.
But how did you all like hang originally?
The same AP language class.
Oh, okay. So you're like the nerds.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is kind of like AP language, I guess. I like to think of my jokes as a little more elevated. I guess the non-AP kids, they probably like Matt Rife. And back in the 60s and the 70s, comedians, they would get on stage and they'd just be like, women be shopping. You kept nudging him when I was making all those.
All of my friends were saying, "Oh, women," the entire wait for the show.
They were just going, women?
Just, women.
I love these fucking 14-year-old boys being like, ugh, women. Women always wanting new jelly bracelets and, oh God, they drive me crazy. They're always like, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese. Bitch, I want to go to Dave & Buster's. We have theater kids here tonight? Wow. Look at that beautiful high-pitched squeal. You? What's your name? Caitlin? What was the last show you did? The Pajama Game, a classic. What happened to your dreams? What?
I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer. What do you engineer?
We all do flood prevention and stormwater.
I don't know, if someone told me the flood system was being built exclusively by theater I don't know. They like singing in the rain too much for me to We have any theater kids here tonight? Yes. Are you still doing theater?
No, I'm a music major now.
Oh, you failure. You said musical theater, I can only do one of these. What instrument? Voice. What kind of songs do you sing?
They make me do art songs, stuff, but
They make you. Really? They make you. I think everyone would be fine if you stopped, but stop making me sing these Puccini arias, please. It's going well. What do you want to do? What are you hoping? What are you dreaming?
I want to be like Beyonce.
Oh. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo your dreams. But like maybe a different member of Destiny's Child to start. Maybe the one that was kicked out of the group before they even made it to the mainstream. But are you going to eventually transition from the arias into... Yeah. Sure. Do you know what this guy said down here? This son of a bitch? I said, are you going to transition from singing arias? And he said, to being a waiter. This motherfucker over here. You know what? When you're serving his soup at his retirement home in 6 months from now, I hope you're spitting it. What's fucked up about your family?
My parents should get a divorce, but they're still together.
Poor you with your married parents. How tough that must have been. They should get divorced?
Yeah.
Who's to blame?
Both of them in their own way. Like, my mom is very emotional, my dad's very emotionally unavailable. My parents are Greek, so...
Oh, we should have started with that. We were right at the beginning. Anyone got a more fucked up family than that? Anyone? Yeah, you?
My dad's a failed musician, pothead, and my mom's a music
Orthodox
producer.
Jews, too.
Oh my god. You guys keep starting with the wrong thing. Can you top that?
My dad's girlfriend is basically my age.
Oh.
Okay.
And my parents are still married.
Once again, you started with the wrong piece of information. Why are they filing the paperwork?
Medical insurance.
Your mom needs his medical insurance? Okay. Wouldn't that be a nice Mr. Beast episode? Mr. Beast helps 1,000 women leave their shitty husbands finally. Do you think R. Kelly is ever sitting in his prison cell and he hears Michael Jackson come on the radio and is like, if only I could have danced a little better?
I used to go to Neverland Ranch when Ryan White was there.
Okay, everyone shut the fuck up for 1 second. I got a lot to talk about right now.
I was the physician responsible for his care.
Tell me about Neverland Ranch. Was it weird? Did it just seem fun? Or were you like, something's weird?
Oh no, it had a weird vibe.
Did you suspect anything?
No, but Ryan White would be there alone at Neverland Ranch.
Did you ever get to meet Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? What was he like?
He had a deeper voice.
Really? So that voice, so like the voice he talked about here, that was not his real voice? Then he come back, where's the fucking kids? Get that fucking doctor out of here. Did you know me before coming to this show? No. That's crazy of you to do. When you go to a concert and you don't know the fucking band, that's nuts! Well, who's your favorite, like, comedian? Are you even a fan of the art form at all? Not at all! What do you normally do for fun?
We go everywhere. We try something new all the time.
Any bad experiences, or is this the first one?
Well, last time we went, we got mugged at Night Point.
Here? In Janesville?
No, it was in Madison.
In Madison. Were you walking home? Where did it happen?
I made it up, sorry.
What the fuck? Congrats on winning your first comedy show. Don't worry, I'll make sure it comes true after tonight. My girlfriend's also in therapy.
I can see why.
So glad you chose this as your first comedy show ever. Anyone here have your eggs frozen? You did. How was it? You donated them? Did you make some money? What did you get per egg? $6,000.
Jewish eggs make way more money than like my eggs do.
Okay. We're not sure, is this a compliment or anti-Semitic? We don't know which one. Why is that?
There's a higher demand because there's like some kind of weird Jewish genetic disease that's like.
Okay, let's try to use some scientific terminology here. It's some weird Jew disease. So do you know how much more we could be getting for? I know that's a very Jewy thing for me to say. That's not why, though. You understand? Fuck, I fell into my own trap. Come on, you all like money. Shut the fuck up. It's not just Jews, it's Americans. Who's got divorced parents here? Who? Is that you? What's your name? Karen. Taryn. You were like, let me correct that immediately. How old were you when your parents got divorced? 20. So it was your fault. Don't be a Karen, Taryn. What were you about to say? You're Your dad came out as gay. Oh, you were the mom. All right, let's talk about it. How long ago was this? 2010. 12 years ago. Your mom's counting the fucking days. 12 years, 10 seconds since I walked in and saw my husband sucking that big fat cock. Mom, what's your name? Michelle. Did you ever suspect anything? Why, he was like fingering you with his pinky out? Like... Now let me ask you this, do you think he's gay or is he bi? Everyone's bi right now. He's gay, okay, you're like, I confirmed it. And you said you ever suspected?
Well, we had an implant pregnancy at 18.
So he was getting it up. But maybe like at 18, he was like, wow, he lasted an hour for his first time. And so then what made you suspect throughout the years? Well, we're going to talk about this. My life is nothing compared to your life. It was his taste in movies and music. Okay, because listen, I have taste that some people might describe as somewhat effeminate. I tell people all the time, I'm straight but I'm very theatrical. You know, so like I figure women only with jazz hands, if that makes sense. But who knows, maybe the secret is for me to marry a woman and that'll unlock it all. So, what was his favorite movie? He loved the Golden Girls. I know straight guys who love the Golden Girls. Oh, so you're getting suspicious. And you ever say hey, let's go see some Clint Eastwood. Oh, it's Bruce Springsteen. Let's turn this up, honey, right? This is fun. So you have these suspicions. Did you suspect ever? Was he like your mom trying to do your hair? He was like, move over, bitch! You always do it wrong! Did you ever have suspicions?
Yeah.
Why? What were your suspicions?
Some stuff I found on the computer.
Listen, movie and music are one thing, that is a whole... And did you say anything to him?
No, I acted dumb.
You acted dumb. You're like, oh, those 8 guys are... trying to get a scratch deep in his asshole. And it's deep in there, that's why they're so big. They need to go all the way. Oh good, when that curves a little, that should do the trick. Okay. So then what's the big moment? What's the big reveal?
We were at Payless.
So you're at Payless, your father's looking at all the heels, and you're like, sweetheart, the Timberlands are that way, let's get some working boots. Steel-tipped working boots. And so, okay, you're at Payless, and then what happens?
Yeah, he just told me.
You just told me at Payless. How did he say it?
Well, my brother had already told me.
Okay.
So he said...
He told your brother first to see maybe your brother could hook him up with one of his friends or something?
It's very convoluted.
Okay. And are you guys cool? Are you friendly with him now?
Yeah.
Okay. But he probably was going to come tonight, but he was like, ladies' night, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to go to that shit. So are you friendly with him still?
Not remarried, and my husband doesn't want us to be friendly, but we would be if my husband didn't care.
Not a fan of that personally, but what is he worried about? Is he worried that he'll fall in love with him? How fucking pissed would you be if you had your ex over and him and your husband just hit it off? Your ex is like, hey, I got an extra ticket for Madonna this weekend. I was nervous, I'll be honest. I don't know if you saw, a couple months ago, there was a comedy club in North Carolina where an audience member pulled out a gun. And I always get scared if that ever happens at one of my shows. There won't be enough people for a mass shooting. But I feel great about tonight, so thank you so much for coming out. I recently went to my first ever gun show. And I'm not like into guns or anything, but I was in Florida and I figured I'd learn about their culture. And they had every kind of gun you can imagine. They had tables of AR-15s, M16s, AK-47s. Not that I know the difference between any of those. Like, it's hard to keep track because that's their LGBTQIA2+. They get pissed when you call it the wrong name. And before I could even start wandering around, this young woman, she ran up to me and handed me a free pocket constitution. And I was shocked she could read. And when she handed it to me, she was like, did you know they don't even teach the Second Amendment in schools anymore? And I was like, don't you think they're getting enough hands-on experience? To be clear, that's not what I said. I wanted to, but I was scared. I was terrified the whole time I was there that some crazy motherfucker was gonna show up to the gun show and just start shooting up the place. But then I was like, wait a second. No one would be crazy enough to even try that because everyone here has a gun. I mean, maybe there'd be no more mass shootings if everyone had it. I have to get the fuck out of Florida right now. What the fuck? It's a good argument. It's a good argument. I'll give you that. The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Makes a lot of sense if you've never seen me shoot a gun. Because I went to a shooting range at the gun show. Let me tell you, if I tried stopping a mass shooter, you would think we were in it together. The news would be like, a mass shooter and his blind accomplice stormed the gun show, taking out 14 windows and lighting fixtures. But there's no point debating any of this stuff. Everyone's already made up their minds when it comes to guns and guns rights. I always know an argument's over when someone says to me, what would the founding fathers think? Buddy, I don't care what my regular father thinks. Try again. If Benjamin Franklin were alive today, he'd be like, what's a poke bowl? He would not give a shit about any of us. And liberals can be very hypocritical when it comes to guns, especially Hollywood. Everyone in Hollywood claims to be anti-guns, and then they make more gun movies. If you're anti-guns, make more karate films. Sure, that's way safer than guns. I'd much rather be kicked by Alec Baldwin, wouldn't you? Why did they resume filming on that movie? Because how do you give it a positive review? Rolling Stone says, worth it. Vanity Fair, Baldwin never misses. This feels like a young crowd, except for you guys. Is this your son?
Yes.
Did he drag you here, or did you drag him here?
They invited themselves.
They live in Boston, we live in Canada. We came to visit, so he got us.
Okay, we're getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, let's talk about it. Did you grow up in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What are you doing here?
Oh, we're good.
What do you do for work? Engineering. What'd you say? Let me ask the questions up here. What, are you looking for an engineer? You're engaged to an engineer. And
It's not me.
it's not you. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Listen. Okay, you're an engineer.
No.
What? You toured together?
Yes.
He's just fucking with me.
No.
hands. You said she's engaged to an engineer.
Yes.
You're holding hands, just for anyone who can't see up here. So then I asked you, are you an engineer? And you said no. So... this is how my parents got divorced.
She knows. Her fiance knows.
Okay, her fiance knows. And, okay. This poor Canadian couple is like, what the fuck is going on here in the States? So you're in an open...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Only a relationship. That thing, that's it.
Okay, some people are excited about this. You're excited, you're not, we understand it. So, okay, so what are the rules? I would think rule number one, don't sit in the front row of a comedy show. Has it always been an open relationship with your? Okay, and did anything change with the engagement, or like on your wedding night? Are you gonna fuck him? Or is he just gonna film? Like, how does it work in the? There's so many rules, you know?
The irony is I've been dating him longer.
You've been dating him longer. Sounds like we had little John in the back over there. He was like, what? This is not okay. So, you were dating him longer,
Yes.
and then you met your fiance. Did your fiance propose to you?
No.
Oh, you proposed to...
Yes.
Can I get the gender on your fiance? Because I don't know what's going on anymore.
She's female.
She's female?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You just said she. So...
I mean...
No, I understand. It's common. Who the fuck knows anymore? Okay, I don't even know. I'm stressed talking about it. So, okay, so you proposed to her, and how did you take the news? Fine?
He wants to be second.
Yeah, I don't like all the...
You want to be the second marriage? Because I have a feeling that slot's gonna be open after a couple years. There's no way this is working out. 6 years you've been together.
I'm also married.
We need to go back to church, guys. It's true, we opened it up a little and people went fucking wild with it. You're married, you're technically married.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is, so are they? What does that mean?
We've been separated for like 10 years.
You've been separated for 10 years. And, okay, people are going like, oh, he's fucking, he's fine, he's having a great, this is the happiest separation of all time. Why are you holding on to the marriage?
We're both too lazy to do the paperwork.
You're too lazy to do the paperwork, but you have enough energy to find a second. But you're too lazy to propose, clearly, so it's like... No, do you, the three of you ever...
No.
Cross fingers.
What?
Cross fingers.
But it's not gonna happen.
Oh, you hope, okay. All the men in the room are like, he's got a plan, Are you gonna go to the wedding?
Oh, of course.
You're not gonna be in the first row, are you? Or do you read some vows in between them? I just wanna, is there anyone else at your wedding that you have a relationship with, or is this it?
Wait, is this a question for him or for me?
It's... I don't even know anymore. My girlfriend would hate all of this shit, just so you guys know. Do you have anyone else at the wedding that you are currently sleeping with?
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
Is it like a whole side of the aisle? Is it like family? The people you've been with? I think it's nice. I do. What are you gonna get for her registry? Just like more bed sheets. And I had this year. I had some like gastrointestinal problems, and I went to a doctor, and he diagnosed me with Judaism. And I said, you know, I would like to run a few tests, and he was like, that's one of the symptoms. And I ended up getting, at a very young age, I got a prostate exam. And the doctor gave like a whole big speech. I guess he gives this to every man who gets a prostate exam. He's like, you know, I'm going to be inserting a finger into your rectum. It's going to be a pinch, but it'll be over really quick. And I was like, doctor, I am a millennial. Okay? I've been getting fingered since sophomore year of college. The only difference is the person fingering me is wearing a glove this time. By the end, I was giving him feedback. I was like, what's this shit, doctor? Use these two fingers. Switch hands if you're feeling tired. Kiss my neck, squeeze my tit. Fuck it, I'll do it. You just focus on the balls. You've gotten a prostate exam?
Many times.
What did he say? I missed it. Oh, many times. Yeah, because that healthcare is free. That's very funny. Booze free. You go every day. You're like, the doctor's like, you have the cleanest bill of health I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you think of is your I didn't even ask. Closed or open?
His prostate or
Your marriage.
would be a classic.
You're being the classic kind.
Are you sure?
Were you trying to start something here? His son is right there. Man, you're getting married too.
In October.
In October. I don't remember this applause for their wedding. But you judgmental fucks. I don't know. I bet you guys are going to get better gifts than they are. It's just because it seems like a lot. You know, I mean, I don't know. It'd be like getting married and being able to fuck other people. It's, I don't know. That's like having a baby shower at Planned Parenthood. You're not confident they're going to see it all the way through.
I started taking a CrossFit class. And I like CrossFit. It's very communal. They do a thing at the beginning called the question of the day. So I did a class where the teacher was like, okay, everyone, I want you to go around, say your name, your occupation, and question of the day, your favorite kind of cake. And it was pretty standard. People were like, red velvet, birthday. And then about halfway through, I got to this woman who was like, hi, everyone. My name's Stacy. I'm an accountant. And my favorite cake is tequila. And in my 10 years of doing stand-up comedy, I have never heard a group of people laugh that hard in my entire fucking life. So I started having a panic attack because I couldn't think of a funnier answer than the fucking accountant. So I'm brainstorming in my head, I'm like, okay, my name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is meth. No, it's too hard. My name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is urinal. No, that's gross. I got it, I'm Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is tequila. Fuck! I look up, everyone's staring at me because I've been mumbling to myself in the corner for
a couple of minutes, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, is it my turn? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to improvise. So I walk up, I say, hi everyone, my name's Gianmarco. I was a frontline nurse during the COVID pandemic. Urinal, blah, 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 blah. And I fucking won. You having a good time? I noticed the cross and I go, uh-oh. Like, why does my chest hurt? Oh, it's burning. The more that Jew talks, the more it burns. It's a beautiful cross. My people actually designed those. It's a joke. We contracted the Romans to do it. I've always wanted to make that joke. I've just never had anyone with a cross at one of my shows. If I'm being honest, you're the first. I travel around the country. Everyone pretty much agrees politically when they come to these shows. I mean, maybe not anymore, but I mean, like, I'm just kidding. I know. You're from a liberal Catholic family. That's kind of like a jumbo shrimp in a way, though, is it not? I mean,
My brother's gay.
Your brother's gay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So liberal Catholic, help me understand. Like, so how do you feel about... You didn't understand either. Okay, cool. Maybe I can break this out of you right now, I think.
Like pride parades, but March for Life, like guns. My mom works in law enforcement, but then I don't know.
This sounds like the kind of like wacky sitcom they put on the Daily Wire. So your brother came out of the closet.
Yeah.
Were your parents chill?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. And how do you feel about the Pope? Like when you see the Pope, do you get emotional? If I had a picture of the Pope right now, and I just fucking ripped it up, would you be upset?
A little bit, maybe.
Really? Do we have a printer here? I want to see something. What about he was saying the Pope got in trouble. He was saying the F word a bunch. Did he meet your brother or like what? What'd you say?
I grew up confused.
Yeah. I like that. I think that can be a religion, you know? Just a big C, or like Jesus on the cross, but he's upside down, and he's like... He's a drag queen too? Oh my God! Now, is he still Catholic, or is he...
He's like, he prays the rosary and stuff, and like I think he said on his dating app he said he was.
That's wild.
But he doesn't like practice all the time.
Really? Sometimes he's like, well, I have a show tonight. What's your brother's drag name?
He does it sometimes. He's 19, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Does he want to be on like RuPaul someday?
I don't think so.
Oh, no? Is there like a Catholic version of RuPaul? Like Saint Paul? What verse are you going to lip sync today? Are you having trouble making friends?
Oh, I'm very happy now, yeah.
Who's this?
One of my best friends.
Yeah? How did you meet?
Facebook dating.
Yeah.
We met through dating. Yeah.
Okay, we got some skeptical motherfuckers in the back. You were the guy who went, no way, you want to fuck her, dude? No way.
We're 3 years in.
You're 3 years into
Friendship.
Friendship. Wait. You know how sometimes there'll be a couple in the front row and someone's like, yeah, we're boyfriend girlfriend, and they're like, wait a second, what are you talking about? This is now a more pathetic version of that. Which means like, oh, we were not friends for those first 2 years. Okay.
So
Yes.
we met on Facebook dating.
Uh-huh.
And it was me and my other good friend,
And I met her on Tinder. And
Wait, okay. Okay.
We were on a triple date.
You went on a triple date?
Yeah.
And then
Wait, hold on. You mean like, with the intention to...
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. No? I had every intention to fuck both of them at the same time. Yeah. Okay. Wait, but when you met on on Tinder.
At the end of the date, he tried to or the hangout or whatever. He tried to
Wait, that's the whole thing that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. When you met on Tinder, it was just you in the picture. It wasn't you and like a second person.
Facebook dating, and then another friend, Tinder, then two best friends.
Yeah.
Can you say some verbs? What the fuck? We speak the same language. So Facebook dating me, Tinder too. Yeah, there you go. Slow it down here. Okay, who met first? You and your friend.
We were on the dating apps.
You're just friends.
We both matched with him. And we were like, this would be fun to go out with the same guy on the same night.
In defense of him now. Well, what was your in your dream scenario? What would happen? Would you compete?
I mean, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that not hard. He's like, first he was like, oh, and I was like, oh. Okay. So you, what did you hope to come from that? Thank you. You were thinking it too, maybe. He was looking for a threesome.
Just trying to play pool and get free food and drinks.
Oh, you were trying to get 2 meals for one? Okay. So then what happened at the end of the date? Did anyone fuck?
No, none of us have ever fucked.
And okay.
He wishes. But...
Sure. And then what are you? So how did this happen? You just stayed friends. It's complicated. Oh, what's the complicated part? What's the complicated part, please? No, we got so deep, I know your whole lives. What happened to the third person?
Oh, we're still friends.
Yeah, she's still in the group.
Yeah. She's still in the group.
Then we met another guy at a bar.
Wait, you got another? Wait, well, there's a fourth guy. There's six, but what? Are you trying to start a sitcom? Or is someone gonna fuck? God damn it, could someone fuck? This is insane! Okay. So you're all just friends, you're all just hanging out. No one's hooking up with anybody. Someone just said do it. Yeah, that's what it took. Fine, I'll do it. So there's no jealousy, there's no.
No.
I want you guys to be happy, that's all. You made me so happy, I want you to be happy. By sitting on each other's faces. I had one person in my life. It was not always cracked up to be. The beginning was fun. I was like, I'm the puppet master. That was cool. But then the sex part it's yeah. Thank you. It worked exactly. You know, I've never been fucking one woman without, you know what I need right now? A Rubik's Cube, okay? It's very... And then when I came too fast, I disappointed twice as many people. I like this. I can't even see you. You're just like, to me, you represent like toxic masculinity. It's like the voice. It's a lot of work. I had a friend in 7th grade, out of nowhere, he started wearing a hat, and we bullied him so much, he started crying. I mean, it ruined his bar mitzvah for everybody there. But I think it's okay to wear anything on your head that you want. How are you guys doing over there? Can I talk to you for a second? What's your name?
I'm Sky.
Okay, now let me tell you, before you talked, I didn't know if you were gonna go woof woof or something. But I'm glad that we can have a conversation. Sky, I appreciate you being here.
I love being here. This is actually my first time ever seeing you.
Yeah? Believe it or not, this was my first time seeing one of you. Okay, great, you all put on, so you're Sky, and is furry the correct term?
Yeah.
That is the correct term. All right, I got the lingo down. There's not like a slur that like, not yet. Let's see if we can come up with one together. No, Texas, no. I imagine you guys have a good sense of humor about things. Yeah. So Sky, how long have you been a furry?
I've had this pet for 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And the same. I don't need to be outfit. Character?
Yeah.
And what's your character's name?
Sky. But
Oh, that's convenient. I do a character when I'm up here too. It's called Gianmarc. Go ahead. Are there a lot of furries here in Plano?
Plano, yeah. There's actually a fur meet in Plano that happens every month.
A fur meet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you meet? Like, is it in a public space?
Oh, I don't know if I want to dox that.
Oh shit. So can we talk? I know it's the late show. We can talk about sex. Yeah. So how? Are you only doing it doggy style, or is anything with that on? Every style is doggy style when you're a furry. Do you keep it on for part of it, the whole thing?
It depends if we're filming.
Oh man. Is there a website you want to plug while we have you here? Can I ask, did your community like really thrive during COVID? Because you were already wearing a mask. I imagine you guys were the safest of anyone out there, especially in Texas. Did you ever put a mask over the mask?
At conventions, they mandatory that you wear a mask underneath this mask.
Dr. Fauci has gone too far. Are all the animals dogs?
No.
Which animals are you?
Dogs.
Okay. You travel in a pack, I guess.
The one here I have is a dog, the other one I have is a crow.
You have multiple characters. Oh my God, so when are you in what's a crow? When do you want to be a crow? When do you want to be a dog?
It depends on just when I want to wear it.
Yeah, does it also depend on who you want to Is it like rock, paper, scissors? Like a crow can fuck a dog, but a dog can't fuck a crow. I feel like there's probably a whole hierarchy, or I guess an animal kingdom, one might say.
There's weaknesses in Pokemon? What?
Yeah. Now you're talking my language, okay? Yeah, okay. So how does that apply?
So I'm a water grass type, so I'm good against like ground types.
Holy shit. Now wait, now that it's about Pokemon, this guy is so fucking excited. He's like, whoa.
I'm a bit different. I'm the one who actually makes the suits.
You make the suits.
This one is my creation. I made this myself.
Hell yeah. It's beautiful. Can I see it? It's you can. Oh my God! Yeah. Whoa! put on another man's head. Are you crazy? Is it okay to put on?
Go for it.
Okay. My head's a little big. Let's hope. Okay. Okay. I have to put the mic here, like I'm a furry that had like a smoking problem, and I did. My mom was dating this guy for a while. I thought they were gonna get married because they adopted a dog together. They did? They adopted a cute little dog named Reggie. And my mom told me now that they split up, they're gonna try shared custody of the dog. And I told her, I said, Mom, speaking from experience, I'm sure Reggie would prefer to be put down. Oh my God, I'm dying in here. If this is the moment I change my entire life. I put it on and I felt free. I was hiding my face, but I've never shown more of myself. I feel like it's like a hunting trophy at this point. Like normally when you perform at bars in Texas, you see these like on the wall.
My friend is a huge fan of yours and is the reason that the three of us are here tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you be willing to do something with his head?
No zoo?
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right, this is some new lingo I don't even know about. Oh, you don't have zoos? Oh, I wasn't gonna make a zoo. I would never make a zoo joke. What do you think, I'm out of my mind? What kind of piece of shit would I be if I made a zoo joke right now? Who do you take me for? I know that's what people hate Dave Chappelle for. He's always making zoo jokes on all of his Netflix specials. You ever think about other dogs while you're f***ing your dog? Who's got some family trauma they want to share? I can't see fucking at all. Your aunt, she was like, oh, we're at land. Go over the railing.
My mom's husband and my sister's husband are brothers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Your mom, her mom. Okay, fuck. Yeah, Liam brought the Chewbacca mask with him too, I'm sure.
Because I'm a professional Chewbacca sometimes.
Liam's a furry for pay. If Liam was like, hey, I'd love to come along, but I'm Chewbacca, would you be like,
Absolutely. That would be so much fun.
holy shit. He's got the camera, he'll do the filming for you, you know? Holy shit, what happened to this show? This was, Is there anything that you wish people knew about furries that they don't?
I see it as a way of self-expression in a society filled with things being repeated over and over, and it's a way to be unique.
Hell yeah. So when they see you in the wild, should they talk to you as a person or as a dog?
Talk to me as you would.
Like, are you gonna leave without tipping your waiter and you're like, bark, bark, and... Did you bring this through TSA?
Yeah.
Oh my God, TSA must have started crying.
It's so funny.
They'd be like, can you take off your... Oh shit, I don't even know what to say. What happened when you went through?
Oh, I've gone through like 6 times. My parents live in Germany, so I go visit them all the time.
When you went through the detector, they're like, oh my God, you have a person inside of you.
He goes through the x-ray. So I put him like a dog through the x-ray.
You're your own emotional support animal. Here you go, thank you. Do you have your Chewbacca with you? Fuck. Yeah, bring it next time. I mean, if this clip goes viral, this is gonna become like a new thing. I've had a big week. I moved to Los Angeles on Sunday. Yeah, they gave me a real warm welcome. Feels like moving to New York on September 10th, 2001. There, you know, we were getting a lot of emergency alerts on our phone, and at some point we thought we were safe in our neighborhood, and then we got this alert. Everyone got this alert in Los Angeles that was like, evacuate right now. And then 5 minutes later we got another alert that said, disregard the last alert. It was only one specific area. You don't need to worry about it. It made me realize it was probably a really good time to start kidnapping some kids. I could get an alert right now, be like 1,000 kids have been kidnapped across Los Angeles. I'd be like, it's probably just one kid in Utah somewhere. Don't even think about it. What's so crazy is I left New York City partially because it's a mess over there. You know, I moved from New York to Los Angeles. I mean, there's all sorts of shit going on in New York. There was that woman who, she was on the subway and she was on fire. I guess she just moved there from Los Angeles. And the NYPD did fucking nothing to help her, as opposed to the LAPD. They ran right into those fires with their, you know, flame-repellent parking tickets. And now everyone's blaming the fires on. Here's what it is to me. I feel like the same kind of people that would blame natural disasters on like gay marriage being legalized are the exact same people who blame fires now on DEI. Like that's honestly, it's people talk about DEI the same way they used to talk about God. They're like, it's everywhere. They act like because the fire department chief or whatever, she's a lesbian. They act like there's never been a fire before this woman got into power. I mean, I don't know who's in charge of the fire department during the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire, but I doubt it was a lesbian in 1911. Maybe she sucks. I don't know if she fucking sucks, but that's the first thing they go to is, oh, she's gay, like as if that's the problem. No one ever talks that way about. No one ever says, wow, our country's really fucked up right now. Maybe it's, I mean, my God, 44 white guys. Maybe we're not electing the best presidents for the job. No, it's so preachy. I don't like it. You saw that one news reporter that they got mad at him because he was like in a fire jacket, and then he turned and they had clothespins, and they were like, how could he worry about his looks at a time like that? That's his job. He's being sexy under duress. He's actually doing it. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to be sexy. What if you wanted to fucking fight the fires? His mascara would run. Good. We have a little more time. Fuck around. What was that look? Oh, what'd you say?
Find out.
Sure. What's your name?
Stella.
Stella?
Yeah.
Stella? How do you spell it?
S-E-L-A. It's actually my Hebrew name.
It's your what name?
Hebrew name.
Oh, your Hebrew name.
I'm converting.
Oh, you? Wait, you got recruited? Okay, how did they approach you?
Well, it's a long story.
I have some time.
So my boyfriend that I started seeing last year,
okay.
He's Jewish.
Okay.
But I do have Jewish heritage. So on my dad's side, so that makes me not actually Jewish.
So if only your dad is Jewish, some Jews are like, you're Jewish enough for Germany, but not for Israel. So you started fucking a Jewish guy. You're like, man, I'm gonna get a little more in me. It'll count.
Yeah.
And how religious is he?
We're fairly like conservative. We're not reformed, but we're not orthodox.
You left straight to conservative? What does that mean, conservative?
We do like Shabbat.
You do Shabbat?
Yeah, so we do our blessings and we try.
Shabbat is just you have dinner on Friday night. It's not a big fucking deal at all. That's how liberals Jews are. Conservatives mean we have dinner once a week. That's what's great about Jews.
And we go to school and then try to take Saturday off. So.
Yes, that's the other very conservative part of Judaism. Taking a break on Saturday. Telling other people to work for us. Okay, so are you doing a ceremony or anything? Like to convert? Do you have to do a thing?
Well, so I've been meeting like with our rabbi, like once every few weeks, and then.
What do you talk about with the rabbi?
What I'm learning about. So he's kind of like setting me up to do my own. Like he gives me stuff to.
He's like, it's Saturday. I'm taking it off, sweetheart. Go learn it on your own.
So I like have done a lot of reading and learning like more Hebrew, and then we talk about it if I have any questions. And then, since we're planning on getting married, that kind of puts a timeline on it. So
sure. So what's at the end of the day? You got to take a test. You got to like circumcise a baby. Like, what is the final thing you have to do? You're actually like, I got to get this done in time. The rabbi's like, how many nights in Hanukkah? You're a Jew. You passed the test.
So I'll meet with the bait team. So that's going to be the rabbi and the 2 other people that sit there and they ask me questions.
How hard are these questions though? Is it pretty easy?
I don't know. It's like not super talked about, so I'm not exactly sure. But he said there's no trick. He said, he said, we're not going to give you trick questions. And I was like, okay, well, thank you.
What would be like a trick question for a Jew? Here, you want some bacon I made? I gotcha, bitch! The wedding is off! What happens if you fail, though?
I think they would just say you're not ready. Like, it's basically they'll say you're ready.
And you call the wedding off? Look at the confidence over here. She hasn't thought for a second what's going to happen.
No, because I'm confident.
You're confident? Well, let me tell you something. That means you're not ready to be a Jew. Trick question! I saved your marriage, man. You're gonna walk in and he'll be like, are you ready? He'll be like, no. He'll be like, passed!
My name is Gianmarco Soresi. My dad's Italian, my mom's Jewish, so I'm 100% Italian. If you don't know Italian, we do a lot of hugging. We kiss each other goodbye. Not everyone's used to it. Like my roommate, who's not Italian, when he first saw my dad and I kiss, he was just like, ew. Do you kiss your dad in public? And I was like, yeah. You know, it'd be weird if I only kissed him in private. Hey, Pops, let's get out of here for a proper goodbye. Now, my father was not born in Italy, but in the 1930s, my grandpa Luigi, that's his actual name, my grandpa Luigi and my grandma Donkey Kong immigrated from the island of Nintendo. Someday that joke's gonna be racist. Someday I'm gonna do that voice, someone in the back will be like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I'll be a smart ass, I'll be like, it's a me, a Mario. And I'll get canceled, I'll have to go on Twitter and be like, I'm so sorry. got divorced when I was 7 days old. So like most kids, my first word was "Mama," but my next 5 were "told me to tell you." The custody battle got so ugly that when I was old enough to talk, the judge ruled I could decide where I wanted to live. So I moved in with the judge. My parents, they hated each other, but I will say this. Whenever I got cast like in the school musical, my mom and dad would always show up on opening night. And my dad would bring this big bouquet of daffodils because he remembered my mom is allergic. Went to college for musical theater, and I have a doctorate in imagination. That means I'm what's known in show business as a triple threat. Threat number 1, I can act. Threat number 2, I can sing. And threats number 3. I'm annoying. Last year was very good for me. I made my TV debut last year on Law & Order SVU. Well, thank you, but I played Ice-T's waiter. Small part, but I want to do well for it, so to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years. I used to have one of those jobs where, like, between taking orders, I'd like sing songs and dance on the tables, and that's not what Chipotle is known for. I can't help it. I'm an extroverted introvert. Do you guys know what that is? Yes. Yeah, it basically means like when I'm talking, I'm very extroverted, but if you're talking, I'd rather be alone. Some people will call that an asshole, but I prefer a celebrity. I did have one audition a couple years ago for Game of Thrones. And well, obviously I didn't get it, or your tickets would have cost a lot more. But I walked in, I was ready to go, and the director said to me, "First, we need to see you in your underwear," which is not what I was expecting. So I